What's up, everyone? Welcome to another Fusion World video. Today we're doing our Ultra Limit set review. We're gonna do all the red cards, and I'm joined by Cody. What's up, pal?
Hail, adventurer.
Really hope this set is good.
I think it is. It's been like really fun to playtest, that's for sure. Unlike last set, which was really like Jiren was the coolest thing that got introduced to the format, I think, because it was like a uniquely positioned deck. Like everything else just kind of felt boring and the same. I think this set really introduced a lot of fun, interesting play styles. We got like actual control in this set, so I'm a little interested.
Okay, cool. Before we get started, the ratings are going to be in the description, like A through F, what that means. So yeah, we can just get started now. We're starting off with the leader. We got Son Goku, Saiyan Universe 7, normal leader on front, and then on the back, it does not draw. It is a 20k, activate battle once per turn. Choose up to one battle card in your battle area, and this card's original power becomes the same as that card's power for the battle. This card seems insane.
So I guess the best way to explain this, because a lot of people are gonna hate this card because it doesn't draw. It doesn't even draw when you awaken. Like, it is actually just a 3. You get to 3 life and you just flip. You don't even draw a card.
Wait,
you just flip.
I didn't realize that. When your life is at 3 or less, flip this card over. That's crazy.
Yeah, he just flips over. So he gives up like all draw advantage because you basically immediately get to go like +3 in raw value like as soon as you flip, and then on defense you get to go +3 again in raw value essentially. So while other decks are going to be drawing like their 1 card a turn, or their 2 cards a turn because draw per turn then leader swing, you're only drawing 1, but the advantage is you're getting 3 cards in raw stats on your turn and then again on your opponent's in most cases.
What are you usually targeting with the ability? Like,
so once you've got to your 5-drop and you've got your 45k that can't be removed on the board, you usually just pick that, and that means when you play it, so you basically pay 5 and you play it and you put 2 45k swings in your opponent and then block for 45 once for free, and that's absurd. Like, that's insanely powerful. It's really hard to rate this leader because I think generically he's arguably the pound for pound best leader in the game, and I don't think it's even close. Like, I don't think he has any equal. But the card pool might not yet fully facilitate like him being the hard control leader over Jiren. I do think that he is a better leader, but I think Jiren having like a couple cards that really only work for him will maybe just slightly edge out this deck. I prefer this deck, I think, because I think it's better once you get to that point, and I think he beats Jiren, but I don't think he'll be better versus like really, really wide like yellow than Jiren would, you know?
yes. What has been your like playtesting against like certain colors? Like how is it fare against yellow, blue, green?
Very good. Okay. It's the deck's really powerful, and until we had the full set reveal, this leader mollywopped everybody. Full set reveal, it feels a little bit more balanced, but he still definitely feels like out of the set the strongest leader. And I just think he's like one of those leaders that he might not be right there right now, but if he's not like the best red leader, he's very close. Like it's him or Jiren, I think, featuring one other leader that we'll talk about a little bit later. But I think the contention for the best red leader is between 3, and one of them is format based. So this one's definitely insanely good. His effect is the strongest effect any leader has printed. This effect is good enough that it could go into Masters and it would still be considered a good effect. Like, this is a very powerful effect.
Does this exist in that game or no?
We don't have a leader that just copies something's power. No, not on defense and offense. We don't have anything like that. So the fact this leader can just give you an absurd amount of advantage between turns just in raw stats, he typically significantly outvalues the 1 draw you get per turn, like by a lot. It's not even close.
I could just see the main weakness with this is just like massively wide boards. Because yes, you get to fog 1 attack, but then you're just a 20k leader at the end of the day, and you're just getting smacked. That's really the only downside I would see. Because like, yes, like other leaders that don't draw on the other side are all 25Ks, and they're really good against wide boards. And this one, I feel like isn't.
Well, you get like a couple perks, right? You get access to 17, which Jiren doesn't get, and you can use TOP Arena as well. Being U7 is kind of nice just because you do get that 17 access, which means you actually hard block an attack without having to give up a single card once per turn.
Okay.
Which is fantastic. That's really powerful. And then, you just get to swing for a huge number for free every turn. So the amount of pressure, it's not like you don't also kill your opponent when you flip. You just gain a ton of like pressure. Because as soon as you flip, like you could swing on your unawoke side at 3 life, draw, flip over, no draw, and then copy your 45k power swing, and you've just swung 45, then you can swing 45 again with your 5-drop. Or you can use the 5-drop to like clean up their board, because you can swing it at something, minus another guy 10, then swing him at the guy you minus to make him 45. And this deck does a really good job at picking apart boards. I mean, it's very hard to maintain any board state against this deck after you've hit 5 energy and onwards. Like it's very hard.
Okay. All right. I could just see like this deck becoming one of the best decks, and then Ginyu comes in and just stomps it.
Let's go, Ginyu. Come on,
that would be great. That's what I'm hoping for. All right. We also have the alt art. It's fine.
I want to point out, I think I would do the exact same thing with this as I did with SS4.
I agree.
Use the other front and then use the new back. I love this front so much on the original. Oh, man.
This front is way better than this front. But this back looks so good.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Okay, so we're going to do something different with this set review. We're going to add in a few of the starter deck cards. First one being the Son Goku Mini Leader. On the front, it's just a draw when attacking, 4 life or less, draw a card, flip it over. And then on the back side, attack, draw a card, 20k, activate main once per turn. Choose up to one of your battle cards, it gets plus 5k power for the turn. Then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and it gets minus 5k power for the turn. This seems really fun.
Yeah, I want your initial thoughts on this before I say what I think about it.
I mean, I hate to say it, but it just seems like a slightly better starter coup. Yes, you don't get it on the backside when they're attacking you, rather. But, I mean, you just get to like really take care of the opponent's board a little bit better, and you're essentially a mid-range deck here, so that's kind of what you want to be doing. That's what I think.
I think this leader just straight up replaces Beerus like entirely.
Oh, really? I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think that just being able to like, because Beerus would rather be a draw leader like really bad, and -5 and -10 is actually not that huge of a difference when you actually factor in like all of Red's removal.
Is that true?
Yeah, it really doesn't make that big of a difference. Like when you really think about it, because like a lot of cards are like 30s already anyways. So like it kind of doesn't really change your math. All it does is like mean that you can now use your leader plus like awakening to just instantly remove 30Ks that you couldn't normally kill. The best thing with Beerus is obviously the fact that he can do 3-drop SR a little bit better than this. That's like his big payoff is 3-drop SR feels better in his deck than it does in this one.
What's 3-drop SR?
3-drop SR Goku
okay.
kills a 20k.
Got it,
yeah, because you can obviously like minus a 20 or 30 to 20 and then just kill it, but you don't have to do that with this deck. This deck has a whole lot of advantages going for it, being like it increases your pressure, something that Beerus doesn't get at all, while also attempting to contest the board. Fantastic. He's a Saiyan, might matter later. He's a little Goku. Come on, that makes him the best. But he can play a very, very good mid-range strategy when he doesn't even have to rush to awaken himself like Beerus has to, otherwise he can just fall behind in cards.
Right,
so
that's
like
true.
One of the cool things about this leader is you can play him very similar to Beerus, like almost exactly the same essentially, and you now just have advantage on top of your good board control, great removal. I think he's just like the de facto, like I don't really, if you're in a position where you like want to build a red deck and you don't know what leader to build, you can kind of just pick this guy, and he's just really good. Like he's probably the most solid. You don't have to really target build around him. You can just kind of play generic good red. He's not an archetype, and he'll be fine. He'll be more than fine. He'll be great.
Notably not a Universe 7 card,
unfortunately.
Yeah, but it makes sense. All right, yeah. Next card is also another starter deck card. So we're just gonna review the SRs from the starter decks in the set review. And the first one being 5-drop, 35k Son Goku, double strike, and then when attacking, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with 20k power or less and KO it. I think this is really good.
So This is like another one of those things that I'd be like advantage point Beerus. This is really good in Beerus, but I think it's actually just kind of okay in the other red leaders. Beerus would probably play this over the other double striker because now this guy's range is a 30k every turn, which is insane. But that's really like where the advantage goes, is like I probably wouldn't play this over the other one in the other red decks, just Beerus. It's a good card, but it really won't show its like power in other red decks like it would in Beerus.
Right, and I'm not sure if when attacking is even better than on play.
I mean, they're basically the same.
Right. I mean, it's never living.
Like, yeah.
So
like it's a good card. It's a really good card. It's just I think that it's hard to just want to play this because this you can't play this in Contesta Broly, but you can play the other Goku in Contesta Broly. So it's like there are perks to playing just a hard minus versus a neg 20 or just a kill a 20k or less. And like the big thing is like if Beerus, this card is good. No, Pascal, it's not better if it survives because it might not be able to kill anything else. They're about the same.
I mean,
this card,
I don't know. It is a slightly better if it survives because then the other one just doesn't do anything. But yeah, I agree. It's probably not going to kill anything else. Yeah,
like this thing's crazy if it lives in Beerus, and that's like when it's really powerful. Is like I said, if it's in Beerus, this card's great. In other red decks, you've got other choices. I'd probably like the other one more because I'd rather have the minus 20k, so you can try to be a little bit more proactive, and you don't need to have the extra accrued value like Beerus would want to fix his early game. So having a little bit more incremental value is better for him, but I don't think the other red decks are going to want to play this as much as he would.
Yeah, if this survives in Beerus, that's game over.
It's pretty nasty if it does.
All right, next card. We got Shin Mini. 4-drop, 25k, 10k combo, auto. When your battle card with 25k power or more attacks, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and it gets minus 5k power for the turn. This seems okay.
I like this card. It's really cool because you can like play it and it basically does something. It's fast. It's a fast effect. Because every card that you have that's reaching 25k or a 20k that you fun fact leader effect on are all going to trigger this extra 5k. So if you've got like a hit on the board or Gohan's activated,
that's true.
Gohan's swinging is immediately a neg 20, and then Shin swings, you've got a neg 25, and if anything else that's swung, you had a neg 30 that turn on top of just attacking
it's not once per turn.
No, it's every time.
Oh wow. Okay, I thought this would just happen once per turn. You're right.
This card
great.
is really good. Yeah, this card is
this is
crazy,
great.
randomly incremental value, like value city. Like this card randomly will just like you'll play it and you'll go face and you'll just clean your opponent's entire board up. Like it's a really good card.
Also, quick one, we forgot to give this a rating.
Oh, it's like a solid B.
Oh,
it's like a B tier card. Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking C+. Okay.
No, it's like a B. Yeah, okay. It's still good. It's like 5-drop double striker, incremental value return. I think that's fine for a B.
Yeah, it's like a B-. I think this is more a B. This card seems great.
I don't think every red deck can play this.
No, I don't think so either. But it is a 10k combo and with an awesome effect.
Yeah, I think this is like this might even be like a B+. This is just such a good card.
Yeah, I think this is really good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Love it. All right, now we're back on the normal set review. We have Whis. It's a super combo. Is a C. Actually a C+ because it is Universe 7 and you can search for these.
Yeah, it's just C+ because we have a way to search them.
Yeah, we'll get to that card later. Abuni, 3-drop, 20k, 10k combo. On play, play up to one Abuni with 20k power or less from your hand. Then you can't play Abuni for the turn. Am I saying that right? Is it Abuni?
It's Abuni.
Abuni. There's no way.
It is. He actually says his name's Abni in the show, dude. It's awful.
There's no way. Okay.
Dude, yeah.
This card's like whatever.
Yeah, this card sucks.
It's cute.
It's
cute.
It's like a C- maybe. Not even that. Maybe like a
D+.
D+.
D+. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Tournament of Power.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you can go Kefla into another one? How do you lose?
And then you can like just lose because you're playing Obnis.
All right, next. Golden Freezer. 3-drop, 20k power, 5k combo. Permanent. Opponent's turn. This card gets plus 10k power. Oh, it just happens. Oh, okay. That's neat. On play, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with 15k power or less and KO it. Oh, I like this. This is okay.
Yeah, it's like fine.
Why is
It's
this
like
not Tournament of Power?
That's what I said when I first got it. Like when I first looked at it, it's like a C. It's a C, just a C card.
Yeah, this is like a C. But if this was Tournament of Power, I think we would be kind of cooking.
I think it'd be okay if it was Tournament of Power.
It would be a lot better than it is here. Yeah, it's a C.
I just don't.
This is
I don't
fine.
even think you'd play it in TOP deck.
I don't know. Shantha. 2-drop.
Dude, it's Skill Abuni, or not Skill Abuni, Skill. What's his name? Batamo.
Is it?
Yeah, it's skill-based Batamo.
Neat.
Batamo can't be killed or removed by or KO'd by attacking. This guy can't be KO'd by skills.
Oh, I didn't get there yet. I didn't know what you were talking about. I didn't read it. I was like, what? I mean, it kind of looks like him, but he's blue and not yellow. All right, 2-drop, 20k, 5k combo, and you know what he does because Cody just said it. This is fine. This is whatever.
Yeah, it's like
C minus.
whatever Batamo. Yeah, like C minus. I agree with that. Sure.
Oh, we got a Jiren. 6-drop, 40k, 0k combo. Permanent. This card can't be removed from the battle area by your opponent's skills. That's really good. On play, if your leader has Pride Troopers and its special traits, and your opponent's life is at 2 or more, you take 1 damage, then deal 1 damage to your opponent.
So this can burn somebody from 2 to 1. That's
This is
like the
pretty
big
good.
thing.
This is pretty good.
This is a very good card.
Yeah.
This is a they have a very this is a very good card.
Yeah.
Jiren is already hitting 6 energy against every opponent basically. This is just going to be a card that like before the blue match was kind of like even played very well. This card kind of sends it over the top, and if you reach this, blue like literally cannot remove this.
Yeah, you just can't remove it.
And they literally can't get this off the board unless they attack it, and obviously they're never going to kill it. So yeah, once this hits the board against blue, the matchup probably goes from like very even played well to favored for Jiren, if not just outright winning. If your opponent's at 2 life, they're essentially dead because this puts them to 1, and then you get obviously this swing and your leader swing, humongous swing in tempo. You basically draw 2 cards when you play this because you deal a damage to yourself, then leader effect triggers and you draw a card. That life obviously doesn't come back. You are permanently taking a damage, but
Right.
it's usually worth it if you're killing your opponent, obviously. So this is a fantastic card. Every Jiren deck will run this probably for a while. I don't know if it pushes Jiren to be the best red deck because other red decks can kill this quite easily. Neg 40 is not that hard to do. And other red decks obviously can also ignore this because, like, for example, you play this against New Goku, you burn him, you swing, they block this for free. They don't care. You just spent 6 energy to basically do nothing against a card they're just going to remove from the board without having to invest anything into it. So like that's a big thing. I think Goku just smacks Jiren around, and then Jiren probably still going to just slaughter most yellow decks, stuff like that, because they still can't remove the 4-drop.
So
yeah. So I mean, Jiren will just be Jiren. He'll still be very good. This is also an A tier card, by the way.
I don't know about that. This seems like it's just kind of a win more card.
Win more. I think this card cements him as it gives him the ability to like win the blue matchup.
See, I don't know. Like when they're getting to 6 mana, and I've been playing the blue matchup against Jiren, and I'm like at 7 life when they're at 6 mana, and they play this. It's like whatever. Like I just kill them because then they're at 2 life. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not seeing it. I think it's still good. I think it's like a B+.
I think this is like an A tier card. I think it's good enough to cement the deck in like a tier 1 position by itself.
Okay. Next card, we got Shin, 1-drop, 5k combo. On play, look at 3 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 card with Universe 7 and special traits, put it in your hand. So yeah, this can find a super combo. It's the first battle card in the game that can find a super combo. Pretty cool.
I'm trying to think, is it?
Yeah, it's first battle card. Everything else was an extra. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, this is a very good card. Obviously, it finds literally like all the best cards in red. Essentially,
yeah.
Finds super combos. This is going to be in every single U7 deck going forward. I think until we get something better.
That's very good.
So this in my opinion, this is like a B plus.
I mean,
Cantrip,
it's a cantrip. It's a B cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's like a B. It's really good.
I just think every single cantrip. I wish every cantrip was this quality for every color. But,
yeah, and I think we can cut the look at the top 5, and we can just go to look at the top 3 if it's very specific like this, and you can just get anything. You know, like it's not cut off in terms of mana cost, whereas like Gohan you can only get 5 or less. I think this template is perfect.
Should go.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah. We got Shin Mini. Oh, this is a different one. Okay, 1 drop, 5k, 10k combo. Activate main. Place this card into its owner's drop. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle card. It gets minus 10k power for the turn.
I think this card is just... It's like better starter deck Whis, kind of. Like,
no, it's not.
Sort of, like very, very, very kind of. Because
this is just worse.
Starter Whis is on play neg 5, and this is basically neg 10, but you lose the combo power.
But you lose the combo power.
Yeah.
No, this sucks.
So honestly, yeah, this card sucks.
This is
it's
D.
like,
I hate it.
yeah, I'll give it a D. I honestly don't like starter Whis much either. Okay, before you even read this card, I'll just really quick come out and say this. No, the 17 that you went to. Before we even read this, there's a whole bunch of cards with this effect, like a whole bunch, like almost half the red cards basically just have this goofy effect.
Okay.
And I'll be honest with you, I think every single one of them is just the D tier card.
Yeah, so let me read it. 1 drop, 15k, 0 combo. Already don't like that. Permanent. Opponent's turn. If your leader is awakened, it gets plus 10k power. I mean, that's not great. It doesn't combo. It's only a 25 on your opponent's turn, and it can't attack into an awakened leader. This is pretty bad.
Yeah, like I just gave them all D's, but this one could be an F, you know.
Yeah, this is an F. Zeno, 6 drop, 25k, 10k combo. On play. Choose all battle cards other than this card, and they get minus 25k power for the turn. It's like, this is fine.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like C.
Yeah, C+. I think it can be neat in like a control red deck, and you have like all 30Ks, so like your board stays alive. I think it's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's cool. I give it like a C. Yeah, I think C's fine.
I think it's a good build around. All right, Son Goku, 4 drop, 30k, 5k combo. Permanent, opponent's turn. This card gets plus 10k power. Yeah, I think this is better than the other one, but it's still fun.
You don't have to be awoke. You can just play this one.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's kind of cool, but I mean, I'm not paying 4 for this.
I mean, 4 drop 30 is on rate, but the combo is like worse.
The advantage is it's a 40k on your opponent's turn, but the problem is that a whole lot of removal just hits 4s.
Yeah.
So like, it doesn't even matter that you're gaining power. The only deck this matters against is red, and even then, it's like whatever.
Yep. This is C minus. This is definitely better than the Android.
Yeah, I mean, you can give it like a C minus. Oh my god, here it is.
All right. Son Goku Mini, 2 drop, 20k, 10k combo, permanent. If your leader is awakened, this card gets plus 10k power. It just happens. On play, add 1 card from your life to your hand. You have to do it.
Yeah, not optional.
This card is awesome.
This is such a good card.
Like you're just slamming 4 in every red deck.
No, you can't. You can't slam 4 in every red deck. Yeah,
why?
You just can't.
This card's great.
So you're just not gonna play it like in U7 Goku, the new one. Like you're just not gonna board it because you never want to take your life. You want to stay unawoke and stay on your front side as long as possible.
Oh, this also isn't a U7 card.
Yeah, it's also not a U7 card. So like, you also don't just play this because like you're not gonna board it. I mean, I play like 2 because sometimes
this card's awesome.
Yeah, it's not definitely Jam 4. It's Jam 4 in most red decks, but not every. Like Jiren's probably not gonna play 4 of it. I'd be kind of shocked if he did. He doesn't want to be taking his own life either.
Jiren's not really a red deck.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but neither is the new U7 Goku. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know how I would want to play the new Goku. I guess it's more of a control deck, but I just like playing cards and turning them sideways.
Yeah, then you already got leaders for that. You got Daima, dude. Daima does that.
Yeah,
There you
true.
go.
You're right.
Yeah, you just play cards, turn them sideways. Anyways, this card's fantastic. It's really good. In any non-Jiren, non-Goku, or basically non-control red deck, you're probably playing 4 of this card. Seeing more than one of these early and getting the flip with them is pretty heinous. Like, your opponent literally just cannot defend the pressure. They're going to start taking damage. And then if you're playing against red, if you're flipped with these things, they're hard to remove because they're 30Ks and you only invested 2 energy into them, so it gets really bad really quick. Very powerful card. Basically almost entirely replaced the OG promo. Like, almost entirely replaced it.
Essentially, yeah, it's just better.
And this card's just great. This is like an A minus. This is such a powerful card.
Yeah, this is an A. I think this card's great. Sun Gohan Adolescence, 2-drop, 15k, 10k combo, permanent opponent's turn. This gets 10k power. This is really bad.
D minus F, dude. Just whatever.
Great Priest, 3-drop, 20k, 10k combo. On play, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and it gets minus 5k power for the turn. Each of your battle cards with Angel in their special traits. There we go. We got another Angel card.
Eventually, it's coming. Just you wait.
It's all coming together.
Get the big payoff. This is a funny card. I'm just gonna give it a C.
Yeah,
it's like bad right now, but I'm giving it a C because, you know, Angel stuff.
Love it. Dispo, 2-drop, 20k, 5k combo. Auto, once per turn. When you take damage, this card gets plus 10k power for the turn. That's a neat ability.
Yeah, it's cool. I don't think it's really gonna see play, but it's cool. I mean, Jiren is now gonna have new cards that damage himself mid-turn, and will heal him back the damage they dealt, so he gets to like draw 2 cards basically. So this is like fine. I mean, it's like a C minus, something like that. You're just not gonna play it really, but it's not a terrible card. I mean, it's a 30k 2-drop essentially.
Yeah, it's like a C.
Yeah, it's like just a C minus. This is a very good card, however.
All right, Topo, 4-drop, 30k, 5k combo. On play, you take 1 damage. If your leader is awakened, add the top card of your deck to your... Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, Jiren loves this. 4-drop, 30k, has combo power, which he was sorely lacking.
Wait,
and then also draws 2.
This is a 4-drop, 30k that at least draws you a card.
It draws you 2 in Jiren.
In Jiren, it draws 2 if you're awakened. Yes.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah, this is a 4-drop 30k with combo power that always replaces itself.
Yeah.
And if you're Jiren, it's 4-drop 30k, 5k combo, draw 2 cards.
This is a B+. This card's great.
Yeah, this is.
Why is this an uncommon?
Because it's really only for Jiren.
This is a very rare effect, though. I don't know.
Yeah,
this is awesome.
I think it's a great card. Yeah, I'll give it a B+. Even though I'm only grading it for Jiren, I would give it a B+.
Well, yeah, I don't think this goes in any other deck.
Not yet.
Beerus, 3-drop, 25k, 5k combo. On play, discard 1 card from your hand. Choose all of your opponent's battle cards with 15k power or less and KO them. Okay, so it's mini 5-drop.
Yep. I think this card is very mid.
Yeah, it's okay.
I think you could have like really pushed it. You could have just made like discard 2, kill all 20Ks and less. I think that would have been better. Like, legitimately, I think that would have been better.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think this is essentially unplayable. I don't think you'll ever play this unless we're in a part where there's just so many like cantrips on the board.
But even then, like, you just play Gohan.
Yeah, you could just play Gohan. basically
that's
the
just
same
better
thing, because it actually can contest some boards this card couldn't. Yeah, I think this card is just whatever. I think it's like a C minus.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right, we got Freezer, 5k, 25k, and 5k combo. Sorry, 5-drop, 25k, 5k combo. I don't know what I'm talking about. On play, if your leader has Universe 7 in its special traits, until the end of your opponent's next turn, this card can't be removed from the battle area by your opponent's skills, and it gets 20k power. That's insane. When attacking, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards. It gets minus 10k power for the turn. This card's great.
I agree. I think this card's very, very good. This is like the linchpin of the new Goku deck, because obviously they can't remove it, and attacking it is pretty futile. And then this being on the board means just auto block and attack basically with your leader. Like you can just say no like combo on their like 35k Vegeta swing and just block it for free, you know, because this guy's on the board.
Yeah.
This guy also can test boards really easy. The turn you play him, you get 245k swings either into face or into board with an egg 10 on top of it. It's also a 5-drop with combo power, which is something red besides Rumshi has really not got the privilege of enjoying. I think this is quite good. I think it's a very good card. If you're a U7 deck, you're probably going to board this. Like in normal U7 Goku, this is a 50k swing the turn you play it, which is pretty crazy. And then unlike its normal downside of being just a normal 25k, in that deck it just stays a 30k swinger every turn that neg 10s. It's pretty good. I think this is a very good card. I think this might be this is definitely the second best red card in the set, I think. I think Daima Goku might be just a hair better, but this card is so good for the decks you put it in that I'm willing to give it like an A as well.
Yeah, this is great. I don't know why it's just Frieza.
Yeah, it should have been Frieza and Goku, but I mean, it was him, like the normal art's him throwing Frieza, which was like Frieza's idea, so I guess that's why they did that. But the second artwork makes no sense why it's just Frieza, honestly. It's very weird.
I don't know. It's still a great card. Yeah.
A very good card.
Vegeta, 4-drop, 30k, 0 combo. When attacking, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and it gets minus 15k power for the turn.
I really like this card. If this card had
5k
combo power, if this card just had 5k combo, this would be like a really, really good card to like just play. Like this would just be a fantastic card. I think the fact that it has no combo power makes it essentially like an unplayable.
Yeah, I think this is not playable.
Yeah, if it had 5k, this would actually be a card that I'd consider running in some decks. But since it has no combo power, you can get much better removal than this.
This is a card that I'm going to lose to. I can feel it.
Oh yeah, it'll randomly just sack you because it gets played with the one time that you don't have removal for it, and it gets like 2 or 3 uses off, and that's the end of the game.
Yep.
But
that's
that doesn't necessarily mean
happen.
That does not mean this card is good.
No.
It just means sometimes you play the card and it lives.
Bota Magetta.
Bota Magetta.
2-drop, 20k, 0 combo. Oh, I see what they did here.
Yeah.
When KO'd, add up to 1 Botamo, 1 Magetta, both with cost 2 or less from your drop to your hand. This is pretty bad.
It can't add itself, fun fact, because it is Bota Magetta. It's not 2 different characters.
Yep.
So you cannot add itself. It does pick up the funny the can't be KO'd by battle Botamo, and it picks up a vanilla, another 2-drop. So I mean, at best, it's a haha funny card. This should have been an auto when removed from the battle area by an opponent's skill, and this would have been great. I actually think you could have done something with that, but because that isn't its effect, I think this card is just bad.
This needed Tournament of Power tag.
It also needed TOP tag. It needed TOP tag and then just auto when removed from the battle area.
Yeah, this card's an F.
Yeah, the F.
Mona, this is just a vanilla C.
Just a vanilla, not even a TOP.
No, not a TOP. All right,
not a TOP.
Extreme Ultra Instinct, 1-drop. Activate main. Choose up to one of your battle cards with an original power of 30k power or more, and Universe 7. Can't be removed from the battle area by skills of your opponent's battle cards until the end of your opponent's next turn. I don't get it.
So if this card worked and just said can't be removed by your opponent's skills, I would say this is actually like a card you can play, like a consideration good card to play.
Yeah, I don't understand why we're doing why this is.
Yeah. So you just protect a battle card from battle card skills, which, to be fair, that is most of the removal in the game. But I mean, like, what are you trying to protect with this? Cards that already need a very specific, like, if you're against blue and you're going to use this, you're going to play it on like what, your 6-drop. So like turn 7 is the earliest you can really use this on your 6-drop, and then they can like absolute lightning. It's their only out at that point. But I don't really think that matters. I just honestly don't think this card's worth running in your deck.
This just seems really bad.
Yeah, if it gave full protection, I'd give some consideration to it. But since it's just battle card skills, I don't think it's worth even giving consideration to. I think this is just an F.
Heat Aura, 3-drop. Activate main. If you have a Jiren with 30k power or more, choose all your opponent's battle cards and they get minus 25k power for the turn. Whatever. Don't we have a card that already does this?
No, we have a card that's called It's Over, and so if you have a 30k, you pay 2 and just kill all 25ks or less on your opponent's board.
That's what it is. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, this is
Basically the same card.
Yeah, and that doesn't see play, so.
Yep.
Arch enemy team up. 1 drop. Activate battle. If you have a Frieza battle card with Universe 7 in its special traits, your Son Goku that's in a battle gets plus 20k power for the battle. That's neat.
Cool thematic card. I think it's bad, but it's a very cool thematic card.
I love that it exists.
Yeah.
Inexhaustible power. 2 drop. Activate battle. Your turn. Your cards that are in a battle get plus 25k power for the battle. Then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and it gets minus 15 power for the turn. This is, I could see this killing me.
I think it's a decent card. It's like makes a battle card all in, essentially always losing.
Yeah.
This is basically Glimpse. Like when you really think, because Glimpse picks up a 10k. So it's almost just like 5k more power than Glimpse.
It's worse than Glimpse if you're attacking face though.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you actually can't defend with this. It's only when you're attacking. So it's very whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's cool, but it's like just like Glimpse.
It's neat. All right, we got our secret rare. Son Goku, 6 drop, 40k on play until the end of your opponent's next turn. Negate the next damage you take. Love it. When attacking, choose all your opponent's battle cards and they get minus 20k power for the turn. This card's insane.
You know, every single game I've gotten to play this card, if you get to play this like back to back, you just crush. I mean, like you just start crushing. It's not even close.
Yeah.
Like this card is such a monster. I like hate the consideration I'm giving to give this the best card in the set because it's a secret rare and I don't like doing that. But I think it is. I think this is the best card in the set. And I think that's the first time I'm going to say it about a secret rare in this game. Like normally it's something else. This is definitely, I think, the best card in the set because it's just so game warping. Getting to 6 isn't even that hard. It's so good. There might be another card that gets it. Like I have an
You have a what?
inkling there's another card I could give it to, but this is my contention for. I have another card I'm considering.
Okay. I think this card's great. This is an A plus.
Yeah, I agree. This is A plus minimum.
Really stupid how the ghost rare is the exact same thing as the alt art.
They're different slightly.
They're not. It's dumb. But yeah, this card's great. I really hope it's not a 4 of.
Pascal, wasn't Black's SCR last set the best card? No, it was Boo. And I honestly still stand by that because I think Boo's scales better.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, is this card a 4 of?
It depends. I think in New Goku it definitely can be.
Right.
It's hard to say if it needs to be a 4 of. I'm getting asked, does the SCR cancel SR Jiren effect?
That's a good question.
Yes. You can't use this under Goku. Yeah, what Pascal just said.
Okay.
It doesn't cancel it, but it prevents you from
activating. Yeah.
Yeah.
Neat. All right. Well, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, Cody, for hanging out. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.